Had we but whirled enough in time, this coyness, lady, were no crime. We would sit down and think which way to walk, and pass our long love's day. Thou by the Indian Ganges' side shouldst rubies find. I by the tide of Humber would complain. I would love you 10 years before the flood, and you should, if you please, refuse till the conversion of the Jews. My vegetable love should grow vaster than empires and more slow, and 100 years should go to praise thine eyes, and on thy forehead gaze, 200 to adore each breast, but 30,000 to the rest. An age at least to every part, and the last age should show your heart. For, lady, you deserve this state, nor would I love at lower rate. But at my back I always hear Time's winged chariot hurrying near, and yonder all before us lie, deserts of vast eternity. Thy beauty shall no more be found, nor in thy marble vault shall sound my echoing song. Then worms shall try that long-preserved virginity, and your quaint honor turn to dust, and into ashes all my lust. The grave's a fine and private place, but none, I think, do there embrace. Now, therefore, while the youthful hue sits on thy skin like morning dew, and while thy willing soul transpires at every pore with instant fires, now let us sport us while we may, and now, like amorous birds of prey, rather at once our time devour, than languish in his slow-chapped power. Let us roll all our strength and all our sweetness up into one ball, and tear our pleasures with rough strife through the iron gates of life. Thus, though we cannot make our sun stand still, yet we will make him run.
So we're analyzing To His Coy Mistress by Andrew Marvell, and we're using the soapstone method. So to start out with the speaker, it's basically this man, and he's trying to get this coy woman to love him back because time is passing. And so I think he sets it up in this way as like an argument in the way to try to get her back. So like this first section, he just lays out like why he loves her and that she deserves all the love and that he can give that to her. And then in this section, he talks about what would happen if they never loved each other back. Like time passes by too quickly and they die, and all the lust and love turns to dust, and her coyness didn't do anything in the first place. And then finally in this section, it talks about, it's like a reinstatement of this one, but he introduces them together rather than just complimenting her many times. And so in this paragraph specifically, he uses a lot of numbers and they go up. So like he starts with 10 and then 100, 200, 30,000 in age for every part, and then the last one, the most significant one, is for her heart. And this just shows that he loves her so much, and he would wait till the end of time to get her because she's so coy and so shy, that he would wait for her as long as she needed. And so this is like stating what the perfect situation would be if there was no time. At the top it says, if we had enough time. So this is what would happen. He would love her for that many years. It's getting larger. And so it's almost like he would love her until the end of time. But then there's a shift right here, starting with but. Time's winged chariot hurrying near. So he's basically telling her, like, I would do this for you, but we don't have that much time. So then he talks about all these things that would happen in death. Her marble vault, her coffin, and beauty shall no more be found. long preserved virginity and quaint honor. So he's still complimenting her, which shows that he's in love. But he's doing it in the way that would make her not want to die without love. And then finally, this last section, it's like the man and woman together. And I think the most prevalent line is our sweetness up into one ball, because it's like very compact, and this is like his end goal, his purpose, for them to be together through the iron gates of life. The subject is the love that he has for this woman, and he lays it out in this style. And finally, the tone, it's not argumentative, even though it is an argument. It's more like begging, because he loves this woman so much and wants to appeal to her in the best way. So I would say it's more of a begging tone.